Good morning, good evening, everybody. The market, oh, you love it, the market. So we have stocks literally crashing in the AI market while it's supposed to be booming. So we're going to study this, what's happening, because there are a few numbers and I find a source of information that could really help us in our investing. So I prepared this powerful document with the clanker, and we're going to check quickly what's the performance of the market. We see cash cat getting destroyed, absolutely destroyed, minus 46% in the last 24 hours. When I was preparing this, it was still at 60 million. Bam, it went down to 50 billion. I don't know where this is going to go. This is the biggest meme coin on Robinhood. I mean, it went up fast, but now gravity is catching up really fast too. Let me know what you think. Are you still holding CashCat? Are you going to be selling it? And this started from a tweet. I'm going to find you this tweet because look at that. Like there's 10 days. 10 days is at a $16 million market cap. So not all the not all the meme coins on Robinhood are dying, which is a powerful thing for the market. But what's popping is that actually, if you search with the Robinhood CEO, Vlad, if I'm not wrong, there we go. Vlad says, and then after we're going to go into the AI stocks, he tweeted, Robinhood exists to make real-world asset programmable, globally probable, and always available with product quality you've come to expect from Robinhood. And we're going to see the numbers. Well, how many people are actually using Robinhood for that reason? And for this, we only trust the data. Oh, there's some people that are close to getting liquidated here somewhere else. Let's get into Robinhood and we're going to take the chain. Are you looking at Brian Coin? I haven't. Hey, yo, what's up, Ruben? It's been a minute. What do you mean? I was live 24 hours ago. You guys skip. So the volume in the last 24 hours for Robinhood, it's been quite low. It's been pretty low. Like, it's not even great. Why my screenshot is gray? Why is it grayed out like that? Let me put that out. What is going on here? So you have to exit the full screen mode. Yeah, we're tweeting during the live. What kind of professionalism is that, Antoine? Huh? Yeah, but I'm like, if we're gonna do something, we can do it right. Who is it in? sounds like it's the next big runner launched by Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. No, there is no. He launched his own coin. He tweeted about it. Brian. Coinbase, cryptocurrency for all. I don't think he launched it. I didn't launch anything. They can't launch their publicly traded company. They would not do something like that. They're not going to do that. Now, I wonder what is it like? I didn't check our trade on Trump that we took yesterday. And I remember yesterday I didn't set up any stop loss or anything. So, yeah, I'm at the loss. Let me put stop loss trigger a $100. Oh no, change here, so that must be minus 20%. Let's do like that. All right, we have a quite tight stop loss. We were up yesterday, unfortunately went down. What do you think about Trump coin on Sol? So I did a full live yesterday. I don't think he launched, like there's oh, you mean the Trump coin, the other one with that one, the Trump coin, this one. We spotted it with my tracker. Like I think I showed it on my Instagram, like Instagram on my Telegram pretty early on. I had the tracker that got it, but yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean it's not. It's a meme connected to Trump. You hope that Trump would tweet about it. I would do something, but it's not like it's not funny. I don't. It doesn't create any feelings in me. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. All right, let's get into the next part. Expectations meets execution. So two questions that we need to connect the whole research that we're going to do today is, can a great business beat what investors already expect, and can a new market deliver a fair executable price? Because I don't know if you realize, but what we saw into a lot of the stock today, and it's been a few days in a row, we saw like so many went down. Like look at that. SK Hynix again minus 8%. GWEST, GLW minus 10%. Like there's a lot of those that went down. And we want to check that because like if you trade the stock market, you can bet on it going up or down, right? So there's all the TradFi. You have like gold is down as well. Oh, it's below 4K. Tesla, Hood took massive minus 10%. Whoa. Anthropic -1. Okay, OpenAI -1. I'm surprised they don't get more of those two because Kimi released a new model, and you would think like with the new model, people will revise their position, but apparently no. I will be mindful of that. It's the least I could say. Let me show you. Where we have Kimi. Maybe they didn't put it everywhere. Kimi, it's Cave 3. No, they didn't put it. Maybe they tweeted about it. Look, Kimi K3, boom, 76% above, 76% win rate. So Kimi is apparently really good. Front end code, buzzing. And Kimi, you could get similar to Fable, okay. Deep Frontier here to first, wow. Program bench, SW. How come people are not shorting? I don't know. Maybe, can I have it here? Do they have it here? No. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, this one's been short and down like since a while. From 2K to 1.1. Yeah. And I remember I think I was to where is Sandy's cat? Went to 2.2, 2.3, and now it's down to 1.4. Oh, this is disgusting. I'm going to show you. I was talking about it June 18. SanDisk. No, not Sand. Not this one. SanDisk. There you go. June 18. Oh, man. June 18. I say like shorting SanDisk. I will be okay. And I got stop lost. Boom at 2.2. And it didn't win much up than that. And then after it lost almost half. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. So if we were on the 18, it was here when the market opened, around 2,200. Boom. Hey, it's fine, huh? We live and we learn. But my trade idea was good. I should have continued. I listened to other voices, other people, and I should not have. So that's the thing. Sometimes, like, you start to listen to other thing, and you go out of your lane. Your trade only perps in open order. I don't know what you mean by that. We have some trade. So that's the thing. Like, we have like those stocks. Like, even if they show some great earnings, they get destroyed. And I think that's what we have to understand today. It's how this thing work. Because if we don't understand it, well, we're gonna get destroyed. And uh, and now that we have those stocks, we want to understand, okay, people think like great earnings, it means that the stock's going to rise or see zero fees and expect a cheap trade. But there's hidden layers in all that. So even with great results, or why the stock is down, it's all about expectation. Like, if everyone surpasses expectation for a while, then you just get used to it. And the thing is, then people don't really care about that. So when they had already high expectation with a company, and then it goes and does that, then you don't care. It's like, if you go with some friend, and then there's a friend who hype up a restaurant or place. I say, oh yeah, you're gonna see the food is so amazing, and da, 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 da. And you arrive there and the food is good, but because it's all about amazing, amazing all the time, there's no surprise to it. There's no surprise, and then you're not gonna be like, wow. It's not gonna do anything. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, that's why you get a score. Like, for example, here you see TSMC. So 67.7% reported gross margin. The factory kept unusually high profit from each sales dollar, but the stock still faced expectation bar. If we check like the stock of TSMC, it's still down. It's still down, even they released great numbers. So now we have, like, most of the stocks are down 50%. Now we need to find us if we have an entry or not. And that's what we're gonna have to understand the other points that are here. So ASML is saying that's like the one, they work hand in hand almost with TSMC. Almost 10 billion in sales, 2.9 billion in income, hard to replace supplier, can be a great business, was still being fully priced. And then if you check here, all the reporting numbers are good. And if you check ASML stock, you're probably going to be something, yeah, exactly similar. It's like 1%, there is nothing moved. Micron, long-term agreement generally negotiate price and quantity, customers prepayment disclosed. So long-term is not enough to identify fixed volume. And that's why we have issues here. So now, where each AI company sits in the factory. An AI service depends on a physical relay. The bottleneck is the stage where demand grows faster than supply, not automatically the company with the loudest story. So we get ASML that produce the lithography, the chip tools, TSMC that makes the tools, Micron, HBM feeds the chip, and then you get a photonic, light, AAOV, XTI, SIVE, all those, they move the data, and then you have the AI services. So that's the chain simplified of different stocks that you have in AI and how they are. Okay. So approve, can the customer use the product, qualification or design? Capacity, can the supplier manufacture enough units? And margin, can demand become durable profit rather than expensive growth? And we saw the evolution where there was NVIDIA, of course, and then there was like, boom, it went after each bottleneck into AI, and until they probably can't do anymore. So a contract language classifier, a press release can say long-term agreement without guaranteeing a revenue. So that's where our research needs to be powerful, and we may build some tools for it. Because what I realized is that all those companies, you see, for example, you need to find the contracts to understand how much they're going to sell. You need to find the contracts. It's not like crypto. We don't have a way that let us just guess how much they're going to make. And to find those contracts, there's, depending, they can have SEC filing. So we could scrape those, by the way, and as soon as they arrive, we get them. So you see that, boom, report on the 26th, report on the 30th, report on the 1st. Like all those things should be read and should be analyzed to know if there's something. Of course, it's obviously disgusting to read. Like what I'm gonna learn from that. So we get a report of proposed sales of securities, quarterly report ending. So there's only like the quarter. Now to have all the contracts and what's going on under is more challenging. So for example, you can check the exhibit 10x, that's sometime with commercially sensitive term redacted. But this one is only 2025. Okay. That's the thing. It's like, to get the data that's going to be fresh is a challenge. But if we do, then we can have it. Because Micron, same, we can see the 2025 10K. Says customer are generally reluctant to sign long-term fixed price purchase contract. Micron says its long-term agreement usually leave pricing, quantity, and other terms to periodic renegotiation. It means it's like, when you see like, oh, there is an agreement or there's something, it doesn't mean they have to buy it. It doesn't mean that they're gonna do it. It can change all the time. The whether the price, whether the quantity, all those elements are made to be able to be changed. And then as we don't have like always the latest information on each company, then we have to work with what we have. And that's what creates also the different things. So you want to, if you're going to build something, you want to check actually the binding volume, the price flow, the prepayment, the take or pay, the duration stated, and termination and right disclosed. Okay. So like you want to score all that and to be sure to have as many information as you can. Okay. Now that's the thing. I hope you guys are still with me right now, that you get this. We have 12-week relative performance. So compare optical names with QQQ or SOXX, and the rising line showed price leadership, not proof of better contract. So if you check the normalized performance on the 12 weeks, here we have, boom, light minus 21, AAOI minus 40, minus 45, and then QQQ plus 9, and then SOX plus 27. So it's not that great, right? It's not that great. Now, pre-IPO, there's a lot happening. Pre-IPO is the main thing. And crypto is saving us for this. So a perpetual is a bet on the reference price. It's not a share certificate. The meter checks whether the market is becoming easier to execute and harder to manipulate. Now, what does it mean by that? We had different shit that's been added recently to Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid was the first one to list SpaceX. Boom. SpaceX is now at 126. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? So which one was the latest one that was shared? Let me check. Boom, 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 boom. I'm missing this. Let me get my team of Clanker on that. What's good? Everything's good, my friend. Everything's good. I mean, no, actually no, because I could have been way up on my SanDisk. I traded things not the way I should have. No, that might be an entry though. I don't know. So this is what we have. A tokenized public stock. So token may carry a legal claims through an issuer, SPV, a custodian. But then we have the synthetic stock and the pre-IPO perpetuals. And that's what we want to check. It's a derivative bet on implied reference price. So it's basically, we're trading a Fugazi. And then we hope the market all agree on the same thing. Okay. And that's how it is. So execution of reference price integrity breached the research threshold. So let me check what happened with Hyperliquid thing. What was the name again? CXMT. So we have a lot of orders on CXMT. CXMT was live on Hyperliquid. So fourth largest DRAM maker. An army of traders in China are about to learn about Hyperliquid for the first time. Expect CXMT to be another big splash for trade XYZ. We just made a new ATH 5.3 billion in volume. Pre-IPO take to CXMT China's SK Hynix. Not surprised given the demand, but interesting. So they were talking IPO at 1.8, at 1.28. It's trading at 6.92 on the Hyperliquid right now. That's how the last few IPOs have settled way closer to the HL price than whatever the analyst says. Say XMT. I wonder what is in line now. Wow, it's actually pretty stable at 6.86. It like went straight up to 8.66, and now it's on the down trade here. So that's definitely one that you want to monitor closely. Um, CXMT, the volume as well, $12 million in volume, $30 million in open interest. So that's actually real trading. It's not people just placing buy and sell. And I think that's like the thing, like crypto is not crypto anymore. It's just like it's changing. Crypto is moving from being new coins to being actually the execution layer. I come back in a sec. Had to do a quick toilet break, guys. So live venue fields are primarily market data. Listing announcements prove that a product exists. Social volume claim, a trader complaint remain until independently reproduced. So we have different elements. So Hyperliquid, we saw that. We had this. We saw the pre-IPO monitor. Then the second venue was lighter. That's the one that also listed it. And the thing is, we had also OKX saying, okay, tokenized equity hit a record of 3.4 billion last month. But if it's on a centralized exchange, we can't know. And then this thing like it can be market making, can be like we need to see source block word, not a facilitation to buy or sell, hold digital asset. We don't have like the real data behind it. And I'm missing the tweet that I saw on this one. I think the last one was a cash cat I wanted to talk about, but today is there's less to talk about. I mean, honestly, with the performance that we saw, I think it could be interesting to short OpenAI and Anthropic. Let me get it. Asset to have enough to short. Mm-hmm. Yeah, should be fine. So trade futures. And here we're going to find OpenAI and Anthropic. And there's a bit still down 2,000 to 1,000. I'm not going to put 20x leverage. I probably think this will be good. Oh, I need to transfer from one account to another. Well, let me do that off the live. You have the links in the description as well for order trading. I will let you know what's popping on my Telegram. And I wish you guys a great day, a great weekend ahead. I know it's like Thursday evening, probably for you in the US. It's Friday morning here. And usually Friday evening for the US, Saturday morning for me. No live during the weekend. It's usually pretty quiet, the market. See you next week. I'm going to build some cool stuff. This like is some stuff I started to build. It's going to be beautiful. Chef's kiss. See you, Roman. With your muffer guy. It's been a while. I haven't seen a muffer.